What's up? What's good? What's going on, yo? Welcome to the tribe. Life is getting hard lately. I know that's right. We don't bitch about it getting hard, baby. We figure out what to do with it. Let's jump in. You're staring at the ceiling, 3 a.m. again. Wondering about his silence, wondering where he's been. Is he reflecting? Is he moving on? Or just playing games until the break of dawn? You need the instant access, you need the homegirl truth. Stop sugarcoating lies, let's get into the root. I'm pulling up the energy, I'm tapping in the night. We're gonna see what's hidden in the dark and bring it to the light. It's the modular awakening, open up your eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. I see a cold red on the 4th floor. Listen close. That person on your mind, yeah, they do the most. They smiling on the outside, but they're miserable within. Trying to save face, but they know they can't win. I'm picking up the energy, but let me be clear. That behavior right there, yeah, that's bitch made, my dear. They fumbled the bag, we dropped the prize. Now they watching from the sidelines. We're regretting their eyes. Don't let them spin the block unless they coming correct. Radical self-sight is what we expect. It's the modular awakening. Open up your eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. Take what resonates and chuck the rest. We don't force the shoe, we just pass the test. It ain't always pretty, sometimes it's gonna sting, but clarity is the gift that the awakening brings. Whether you're a Sag or Pisces or a Gemini, we're reclaiming our power, reaching for the sky. Yeah. If you need that emergency session, you know where to go. Don't let these people disturb your peace. I'll see y'all over on the extended Zoom. Create new life.
What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Look, I was over here meddling, got distracted over here. I think my neighbors are going through it, but let me mind my business and get into it and see what you can expect in your weekend ahead. Guys, I did release Sagittarius and Pisces month ahead. It is my hopes and dreams to prepare the rest of them over the next 5 days. Check out the description box. There's some things going on over there. But other than that, we're going to jump straight in with Aries and see what you can expect in your weekend ahead. What's up, Akia? Hello, beautiful soul. Hello, hello, hello. Let's go in, shall we? Let's start with Aries. I know Nikita's going to be around, so we are definitely going in order of Aries through Pisces, and we are starting with Aries. All right, Spirit, tap me in. What is the energy for the weekend for Aries? Ooh, so some sort of insatiable, uncontrollable desires, some sort of feeling of like there's this intense desire for pleasure here. And it looks like you got the options to handle intense desires too. What is influencing this is commitment. Ooh, Aries, I know that's right. In the weekend ahead, a connection it's like this insatiable desire. It's almost like, so my son, he had a nightmare the other night, and when he woke up and he was laying in my bed, I would close my eyes and I would just open them up and I would notice that he was just staring at me. And I'm scared. He's just scared to go back to sleep. And when I was telling him, I was like, baby, you can go to sleep. You're in mommy's bed now. It was almost this like I don't know how to explain it. Like my urge to protect him and prove to him that he was safe was intensified, right? And I'm a crybaby anyways. So it kind of like made me want to cry, trying to just get him to understand that he was safe and he could relax, right? So it's like, I have to be honest with you, this is a good insatiable desire, uncontrollable desire. It's like you have the desire to show someone just how much you appreciate the commitment. So there's some sort of commitment that's got you in your feels in the next 48 hours. In the weekend ahead, there could be something significant about an all black. Yeah, doing it's like I feel like that you are juggling a lot, like you're doing a lot trying to show this person some sort of appreciation, just enjoying the vibes of this commitment. Hell, some of y'all could be do good to leave the bedroom the weekend ahead. I know that's right. Throw that ass in a circle. What's up, Ashley? Hey, Pookie Tookie, where you been at? Hey, Karen, how are you? It is the best feeling being a mama. You are right. And look, all day yesterday, we spent all day cleaning that room out, making sure he knew there were no monsters in that room. But let me see, Spirit, show me, how is Aries showing up in the next 48 hours? Show me Aries' energy in the next 48 hours and their weekend ahead. Come on over there, girl. There's some things going on over there. Ooh, whatever this is, Aries, it feels good. I do. I feel like that some of y'all may be in this, like, just in this, oh Lord, it's looking good, it's feeling good emotionally. Y'all probably body rocking the boots for sure. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not in that bedroom all weekend, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna spend plenty of time. If you and this person have busted that thing open, you're gonna have some plenty of time enjoying that this weekend for sure. And I have to be honest with you, it's almost the energy of you can't get enough, or this person not being able to get enough of you. Listen here, listen, Linda. Be careful, because the opportunity is to get knocked up, okay? Or for something to grow, okay? For something to blossom. So the spark is there, and the opportunity this weekend is to see if something can grow from it. I know that's right. You know, the challenge is the Four of Swords. Separate. Like, give that thing a break. Give that thing a rest, okay? So the challenge is definitely resting, okay? It's almost, if I can be honest with you, Spirit is saying, with the moon card being in your advice position, don't overdo it. I have to be honest with you, because I almost feel like that this insatiable desire, it's like it comes from the energy of, ooh, it ain't felt like this in a while. Let me take full on advantage of it while it's like this. Spirit is like, don't overdo it. Kind of, trinkle it in. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I would have to really encourage you to like really trinkle it in, because if not, well, I do kind of feel like that there's this energy of, I don't know, just, I do feel like that, if you and this person have been at odds, I will say this, not by the end of this weekend, you ain't going to be at odds, okay? You're going to be able to make the necessary compromises to move forward here for sure. But I also feel like that there is a need to just kind of like pace yourself. I do feel like that there is some sort of uncontrollable desire, hunger for pleasure. And with you showing up as the Ace of Wands is definitely you. Stop. No more. And so I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. What? It's like you're going to be unable to resist it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're just not going to be able to resist the desire to be up under this person's behind, okay? And it definitely looks like that spirit does want you to partake in some rest. And even though the desire is there, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to give into it. And I think that that's going to be very important and significant for you. Ain't that right? Was that the message? Is that what you needed me to say? No, no. Cosmos is so Aries. It definitely looks like you getting some this weekend for sure. You done with with Apple's ass. I know that's right. Cosmos is no. Ayana, come get your cat. Look, Nikita said, you and me both. I know that's right. All right, Spirit, tap me in. Let's go in for Taurus. Did I timestamp Aries? Did I give you Aries' timestamp, Nikita? I'm so sorry if I didn't. OMG. I want to say it's okay because I got you. Okay, thank you. Well, let's move into Taurus and I'll remember to give it to you. I'm going to do an all signs at the end, guys. So definitely stick around for that. Support the channel. Make sure that you're reading that ticker at the bottom of the deck. At the bottom of the screen. It's significant. Remember to hit that subscribe button, Family Dinner Time, which is for sure on the books for this month. Definitely make sure you're active for that. Make sure that you're active for that for sure. But let's go in for Taurus, shall we? Happy birthday, Taurus. Let's do Taurus for 1240. All right, Spirit, tap me in. What's going on for Taurus in the weekend ahead? What's going on in the weekend ahead for Taurus? Predictions. All right, so we have admire. Someone is inspired by you. Someone feels like that there is an emotional, possibly even a telepathic bond between you all. You could have had some sort of conversation or encounter with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in the past, and this person hasn't been able to get you off of their mind. And it looks like that it is leading to emotions deepening in the next 24 hours. 24 to 48 hours. It could be 24 for me to say that. Cosmo, I am saying no, go. You don't get to just do whatever you want to do. Go. So I definitely feel like that it is leading to some sort of emotional depth here in the next 24 hours. So you're just going to disrespect me like that and think that it's cool? So is that what we're going to do? Is that what we're going to do? Because I don't agree. Get your cat, Ayana.
Oh, Cosmo.
Go. 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 You ran, lock him and his little fluffy balls up. I'm going to get me some socks. You know, I've been seeing those socks where the male cat is from behind and it's the tail up in the air and they got those two little fluffy balls on it. I was like, I need some of those for Cosmosis. I do. Go on. Okay, let's jump into this, Taurus. Let's dive in. Let's dive in. Let's see. So there's definitely some sort of air sign Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius that is possibly thinking about you, even possibly a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Okay, but I definitely see that in the past there was some sort of conversation, communication with someone. This person just felt like they was absolutely enamored by you. They felt inspired by you, and they definitely have been unable to get you off of their mind ever since. Let's see. So how is Taurus showing up here? This is someone that could be, I do feel like that you and this person are at some sort of distance. How you're showing up is the Seven of Pentacles. You're actually showing up in the weekend ahead as someone that's doing some sort of evaluating. You know what I'm saying? You are someone that is steadily like investing or nourishing your crops, evaluating the work that you've been putting in. I don't think you're expecting any immediate rewards for, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like that you're doing the elbow work this weekend, expecting some sort of harvest later on down the road. Wow. The opportunity here is the Seven of Pentacles. So, I mean, the Hierophant. So your Seven of Pentacles is you're really evaluating, looking at this situation, seeing if you could see yourself committing to this person, because the opportunity is for a commitment within this situation. Oh my Jesus. The Ace of Cups. The Eight of Cups, and that's your advice. And then we have the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, the Emperor. Now, I will be honest with you. I do feel like that in order for you to engage with this person that you have had some sort of conversation with, there's definitely someone you have triggered them. They feel like there's a deeper emotional bond. Okay. And, I definitely feel like that you've inspired this person, and I'm going to be honest with you. It looks like the feeling may be mutual. The challenge is that, you know, this is just a fantasy. This is just potential. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no guarantee that this is going to be worth what you're going to have to walk away from to engage in. But I got to be honest with you. The Eight of Cups is here in your advice position. So there is some sort of emotional baggage, a situation that it's not to say that it doesn't offer, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it does the job. Like, you know what I'm saying? It keeps you from being lonely, or it keeps the bills being paid, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I'm comfortable at. You know what I'm saying? At least my children have both parents in the household. At least we're saving on bills by staying together, even though we're miserable together. Whatever the excuse is, Spirit is saying, even though there's justified reasons to stay within this situation and it isn't a complete loss at this point in time, it doesn't offer the Two of Cups. And in the weekend ahead, I am speaking to a Taurus that you are having some sort of encounter with someone where there is the opportunity to explore the emotional opportunity within that. And well, Spirit is saying the choice is yours. You get like the Emperor and the Knight of Cups. There's definitely a proposal from someone that can talk that talk and walk that walk. But I definitely feel like that the feminine, and I do feel like that if this is a personal reading, it is a feminine that has a choice here in the weekend ahead. And I do see that there is some sort of romantic proposal that is coming from an air sign and a water sign in the next 48 hours in your weekend ahead. And it is going to require you to walk away from one and make some sort of bold, tenacious decision that is in alignment with your true, and like, what is the situation that you feel like can bring you happiness. Wow. Eventful weekend for you, Taurus. What are you advising them to walk away from? Wow. Wow. The thing that you've been committed to, you could be married in an unhappy marriage. You could be in a very much so unhappy marriage. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be a marriage. It could be that you're still staying in the household for the sake of the children. You're staying in the household so that the two of you all can save money. Whatever that is, there's definitely this energy of making the decision to walk away from something that is more emotionally draining, right? So if you can drink 1 cup of this and get hydrated, but you have to drink 12 cups of this to get even a fraction of the hydration that comes from this 1 cup, you better be going with that 1 cup. It's more substantial. And I feel like that there's a lot of twisting and turning that you have to do in order to get some sort of emotional fulfillment from this thing that you're legally obligated to. Yeah, look, damn. Damn. The Page of Cups is definitely being clarified by the Ten of Swords. Yeah, the King of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, King of Pentacles, the thing that you're committed to. Okay, I do feel like that this situation is calling for, somebody's got to get in the driver's seat. It looks like in the next 48 hours, I'm talking to a Taurus that is really contemplate leaving something behind. And it may be painful, but I'm going to be honest with you. There is someone that there is an emotional bond developing with. Let me look at this Ace of Cups. The Four of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Five of Cups. It looks like that there could be something resurfacing from your past. So it looks like that there's some sort of old flame. It is making the decision to separate from one and indulge in the option of another. And I do feel like that the option of indulging in another is still something from, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is like a old relationship in the past where the two of you all were too young or not really understanding. Yeah. Ironically, this person that you could run into in this weekend ahead, this person could have been needing to sever ties from a situation in the past. Okay, so this person could have been in the position where they were needing to sever ties from a situation in the past, and it made you all unable to. The Five of Cups, it's like the two of you all were unable to come together because this person was still very much so attached to an emotionally drained situation. And I do feel like that the irony of it is in this weekend ahead, you're evaluating, damn, how the shoe has flipped. And I feel like that leads to, you may not separate this weekend, but I do feel like that it does lead to some sort of separating from the thing that you have been committed to. But that's what I got for you. This could involve Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We do have Libra here on the board, Aquarius, and Capricorn. I just broke up with my Taurus. Very toxic. I just couldn't stay anymore. I understand that. Fernie. So it looks like that this Taurus, hey, Fernie, it looks like that this Taurus is accepting that and going towards an air sign. Or rose reversed, you're being encouraged to go towards an air sign. Just take it as it resonates. All right, let's move forward, shall we, to Gemini. Did I miss anyone else? Nope. I don't know, girl. I don't know. It depends. Let's get it for Gemini. Let's do Gemini for 20. Let's do 25 minutes even. 25 minutes even for Gemini. Spirit, what are the next 48-hour predictions for Gemini? What are the next 48-hour predictions for Gemini? Ooh, Lord. So in this current moment and headed into your weekend ahead, there is some sort of humiliation or feeling ashamed of some sort of uncontrollable desire. Oh, because you are desiring or somebody depleting your face in the past. They could be feeling ashamed. You could be feeling ashamed for the way that situation played out. I feel like that who I'm speaking to, there is some sort of feeling ashamed because you are desiring a situation that brings you a lot of anxiety. Okay. There's silence within this situation. It's closed off to you. In the past, you were left with no choice but to close off to this situation. But it looks like that in the next 48 hours, there is some sort of insatiable desire to have, to have access to this. Okay, yeah. And so it looks like that in the next 48 hours in the weekend ahead, it definitely looks like that there is some flashbacks. I'm going to be honest with you. It just looks like you're a little triggered in the weekend ahead because it's like, how the fuck does this person still, why is this person still on my mind? Why am I still craving this person? Why this, why that, why this? Because this person was closed off to you in the past, possibly even disrespected you. They definitely caused a lot of anxiety in your storyline in the past here. I thought about this deck something awful earlier on the last all signs, so I'm going to use it. Let me see, Spirit. Show me clear, concise messages. I gotta take this jacket off. How is my Gemini collective showing up at this time? How is my Gemini collective showing up in the weekend ahead, Spirit? Clear, concise messages. Thank y'all so much for supporting the channel, smashing that thumbs up button. It is thoroughly appreciated. Let me get it, spirits. Show me. Where's Gemini? Gemini is in the Hierophant, okay? So very stubborn, kind of stuck, setting your ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have the capacity. You can reach out to this situation. But I do feel like that in the past, you were forced to close off to this situation. And I do feel like that because you feel forced to close off to this situation, or you feel like that, like, you know what I'm saying? You had no choice but to, it's above me now. I do feel like that you're kind of in this next 48 hours, even though you're very much so triggered by desiring this, I do see that you are actively sitting in this energy of, I ain't reaching out. We have the Knight of Cups being the opportunity. We have the Four of Cups. Absolutely. Your advice is the Page of Swords. And the likely outcome is for you to move on to calmer waters. Okay, so I definitely feel like that the Four of Cups, that apathy is your challenge. Okay, you're focusing on what didn't work out before. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is one of those energies that you are like desire. I don't know, maybe you're having some sort of uncontrollable desire, a hunger for pleasure from someone that played in your face, right? Like when you were celebrating this, when you was all about it, they was acting like you was nothing, like you was a dime a dozen. And it's like now you're desiring this person. You have some sort of hunger for this person's energy, but it's like you're trying to stand on this energy. So you ain't gonna play in my face again. And I do feel like that that's kind of triggering you. And well, it looks like, if I could just be honest with you, the opportunity being the Knight of Cups in the next 48 hours, in the weekend ahead, I actually see this person reaching out to you. And your advice here is the Page of Swords. And that is about be curious about what this person is saying and at least show up and communicate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't leave this shit on red. Don't act like you don't want to hear from this person. Be curious and open to what this person is talking about, because the likely outcome or the opportunity for the likely outcome is to move this situation onto calmer waters, to move away from the strife, the argument, you know what I'm saying? It's like in most Eight of Swords, it's just one person. But do you see how in this particular deck, she's turning her back on this person? In the Eight of Swords, it's a self-imposed restriction. So I do feel like that there's this is the Six of Swords, not the Eight of Swords. But I want you to still keep that analogy in play, because I do feel like that there is an underline of some sort of Eight of Swords energy that may make you close off to the opportunity to move this situation onto calmer waters in the weekend ahead. What took place in the past? The Page of Wands and the King of Wands. Yeah, I'm definitely telling you, somebody was very much so just kind of in this, shit, look at this, the Lovers. Someone was very lustful. This particular deck, it has two Lovers cards, and this one, he's hugged up in between someone's bosoms. So I definitely feel like that while you was interested in giving this connection your attention, this was someone that was out here lusting after something surface level and not really trying to commit to this situation. But I do feel like that this is someone that feels humiliated, they're ashamed of themselves, and I do feel like that this person is coming towards you in the next 48 hours, and the universe is encouraging you to be honest with yourself, and you're wanting some sort of communication with this person. So why sit back and deny yourself the opportunity to move this on to calmer waters? Absolutely. Look at the Chariot card coming out to clarify this Page of Swords. And that's definitely telling me, that, your advice is to communicate in a way that allows you to overcome the obstacles. Okay. So this could be pertaining to a Leo, a Sag, a Taurus, a Cancer, a Leo, a Cancer, an Aquarius, a Pisces. And that was for Gemini. Even if I called you Taurus, that was for Gemini. I think I might have called you Taurus because the Hierophant showed up for how you were showing up in the weekend ahead. But let's move forward. Guys, I need to stop for a second and grab some water. Okay, so I'll be right back. And we're going straight to Cancer. All right. Spirit, tap me in for Cancer. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Cancer. Let's do 34 minutes even for Cancer. What are the weekend predictions for Cancer, Spirit? What are the next 48 hours? Could be 42 hours, but let's see. What are the next 48 hours looking like for my Cancerian collective? Cancer, I assume that your month ahead readings should be dropping tomorrow. So those are pretty nice, getting pretty good feedback on those so far. But let's jump in and see what you can expect in your weekend ahead. Let's see. So there's something to do. We are in the springtime right now. So there could be something about you gardening or something like that. Yeah, I definitely feel like something is blossoming in the weekend ahead. Like you listened to some sort of intuitive nudge. You had some sort of spiritual inclination to do something in the past that is now going to be blossoming now that we're in the thick of spring in your weekend ahead. Ooh, reminiscent. Oh. So who am I talking to? Cancer. Something is starting to blossom. Someone's thinking about you. Someone's looking at you differently. It's like, I don't know, you had some sort of intuitive nudge to do something differently in the past, in the recent past. And because of that, in the weekend ahead, you're going to see something bloom of that. And it has a lot to do with someone thinking about you. This person, wow, this situation is going to be in full bloom in summer. Okay, whatever this is going to be in full bloom by this summer. It's already blooming here, but it's going to be in full bloom. Like you're going to be able to sit back and just look at it in its fullness by summertime. Let me see what this is. Hello, Leo, babe. Good evening to you as well. Let's see, Spirit, how is my Cancerian collective showing up in the next 48 hours? Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess, very much so tapped in, very much so confident. There's something this weekend, like going into the weekend, there's something about there's something that has been confirmed that you intuitively felt. And how you're showing up, it's like something is being confirmed that you intuitively felt a while ago, and you actually took some sort of action on this intuitive awareness. It's beginning to bloom, and I do feel like that you're feeling the passion, like you're feeling passionate and more confident in your intuition because of this. The opportunity is the Ace of Pentacles, OMG, of prosperity. The Six of Cups. We've got the past all over this. I do feel like that, let me see. The Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. You're definitely going to be reaping some sort of harvest from this situation. This is one of those things that, you sitting at the table and you like, girl, we should do this, and this. Mother's Day weekend, girl, we should do a fish fry. We should do this and sell the plates or whatever the case may be. And you go through all of this, and it was months ago. And you might have decided to buy the styrofoam boxes, right? But you didn't really have too much afterthought. It's like this weekend, you actually are sitting there cleaning out some things. Don't bang on my door. Don't bang on my door. As a matter of fact, baby, they're not coming out. Why did they have to bang on my door like that? We'll go find out. A ringing of the door bell and a simple tap on my door will do it every time.
My mom was wondering why you have to bang on the door.
I don't care, but tell them don't ever knock on my door like that.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be outside, but my mom said don't knock on her door like that again, okay?
Anywho, the challenge here, and apologies, okay, but shit happens, okay, Cancer, and I feel like that's all intended because the challenge is the Six of Cups, and what that means is that what I'm saying, like I said, you might have bought the styrofoam plates, but then you put the thought of it down because maybe you and this person had a disagreement or wasn't seeing eye to eye on what to serve or something like that. I do feel like that spirit is saying your advice is the Three of Pentacles, and this is about recognizing the potency of this opportunity. Okay, so like I do feel like that whatever this opportunity is, there is prosperity attached to it, and it's far greater than whatever the small disagreement was or whatever just kind of didn't, like, you can just, some things, small hiccups can happen, and you just put something on the back burner. Spirit is saying there is something to, like, there is a need to do some reflecting and recognize how you can shift your collaboration to still make this a successful event. Baby, you're going to have to go play with somebody else. Not only is this the Queen of the Ocean, baby, this is Empress. And you see what she says? Abundance. Whatever the opportunity is the Ace of Pentacles, which one of the key words for the Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity, but like literally the opportunity is for prosperity, right? School them, girl. Oh, I will. Tell them babies. Not for real. Yeah, for real. Hey, Alexis the Great. What's up, Pooh? What's up, Kwani? So this could be pertaining to a Pisces and Aries. Heavy on the Pisces. Have fun and bundle up. Don't take that hood off. And I hope that's the one with the fluff on the inside. Let's move forward to Cancer. Leo.
Scratch you?
Yes. It's a badass. Where's he at?
In my room.
All right, let's go on to Leo. Let's see what's going on for Leos. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Leo. Let's do 4340 for Leo. Spirit, what are the weekend ahead predictions for Leo? What's going on in the next 48 hours for Leo? Thank y'all so much for supporting the channel, smashing that thumbs up button, reading that ticker scrolling at the bottom of your screen, reading the description box. Also want to let you all know that I am going to be doing an all signs at the end, okay? All right, Spirit, tap me in. Ooh, so there's a need to pay significant attention. Like there's going to be a significant dream, okay? Significant download, dream, however it is that you feel spiritually tapped in. There's going to, if you are someone that has intense lucid dreams, there's going to be a significant dream come through this weekend. There's some sort of confirmation, a download, okay? There's something that's coming in to confirm something, okay? This could be pertaining to a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, or a conversation, okay? There's a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius from the past, or there's a conversation from the past that is about to be confirmed through a dream or some sort of download here. And it's something, it's going to trigger a memory from the winter time, okay? And I'm going to be honest with you. It looks like that... it's like you're going to be receiving some sort of confirmation or some sort of spiritual download of someone's childish behaviors, okay? There's going to be some sort of confirmation or clarity that you receive in the next 48 hours that confirms someone's pattern that showed up around the winter time. Hey, Keita, I'm going to spin the block for Taurus, my 10th house in Gemini. I'll catch y'all on Virgo. I know that's right. Let me see, Spirit, tap me in. Show me how Leo is showing up at this time. The King of Pentacles is how you're showing up. I know that's right, Pukituke. You're showing up as the King of Pentacles, grounded, stable, solid. The Two of Pentacles being like there is something that you're balancing out subconsciously. Ooh, the Magician. Ooh, shit. That's why, like, you are definitely not meant to be played with. I'm going to be honest with you. I have to be honest with you. Some of y'all, there's confirmation, like there's some sort of confirmation that, like, you know what I'm saying? There's some sort of dream. There's some sort of spiritual download. There's something that's coming through to confirm someone's reckless social life back in the wintertime. And it's damn, and your advice is when you receive this confirmation, walk away. You're grounded, you're stable, like you're showing up as the King of Pentacles. You have the Midas touch. Don't let fear or anxiety hold you back from walking away from this. You're definitely being advised to walk away from something. Like you've been asking for clarity on a situation, and it looks like in the next 48 hours, you're receiving some sort of confirmation about a pattern, someone's childish behaviors, unhealthy social life back in the winter time. And your advice is the Eight of Cups. And then what that allows for you to do is the Four of Swords, rest and rejuvenation, hibernation. Okay. It definitely looks like that. It's like, this is you. Then the next 48 hours, it's like you making the decision to step into the boat on the voyage to peace and harmony. And, you know, it looks like that the start of the journey, it's a little bumpy. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to have to take a second to get comfortable here. Yeah, moving forward towards a new opportunity. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. You are the one with the Midas touch, but I do feel like that subconsciously you're having to, you're having to balance yourself out, convince yourself that you'll be all right. But you will be. I'm here to let you know you will be. Let me see. What is this Three of Cups? Oh yeah, Pookie Tookie. Somebody went toward, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. I definitely feel like that the challenge here, the Three of Cups, or the pattern or the childish behavior that is being revealed. I do feel like that, you and someone could have been at odds, not seeing eye to eye. And this person made a head over heart decision to be Knight of Wands, to engage in reckless, impulsive behaviors here in their social life. And the Knight of Wands on the Three of Cups in a challenging position absolutely says that was a third party. And I'm going to be honest with you, this person wasn't hoping for much with that third party. They was just getting their rocks off, just trying to vent.
Alexia's wondering if you can go on the back there.
That's fine.
She said it's okay. Yeah.
This could be pertaining to a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Sag as well. We do also have Aquarius and Capricorn, so you'll just have to take it as it resonates, guys. A lot came through there. Ooh, I took a jacket off and now I'm cold. I'm looking at the chicken skin on the goosebumps on my legs. You're so welcome, beautiful soul. It's cold here, Keita. Oh, it's cold here. Oh, it's cold right here. Temperature's dropping here. I just don't want this jacket on because Cosmo's ass. So, y'all know I'm going for the trusty dandy flannel. And it's never too far. It's never too far. Fear not. It's never too far. Kiana, dang, you can't get one that matches? No, because baby, I'm at home. Where you at? I was at home, player. Where you at? Who you trying to impress? Because I ain't impressing nobody. The infamous flannel. You know it. Taking 2 to 3 showers a day. I'm not, but y'all can go down there. That's why. That's like I wanna move from where I'm at so bad. And if I was to move, I would like to move close to Quanda. But baby, she down there by the equator. Pookie, she be down there by a damn south. Baby, she by that equator. And Kiki, one thing for sure, two things for certain, Kiki does not like to be hot. I don't. I like the, you know what I'm saying? I like the sundresses and I like the heat, but I also want to be able to get to that air. Okay. I want to be able to walk without being miserable because I fuck around and end up on somebody's mugshot in the heat for real. I can't do it for prolonged periods of time. No, I cannot. Vacation me and that's it. Okay. Let me jump in for Virgo. Can I get the timestamp? What's up? Who is that? What's up, Sarah Marshall? What's good, family? Your water bill is high right now? I know that's right. I bet that's why it's always on the map for foolishness. Humid and hot is not good. No, it's not. It's straight attitude. Let's do Virgo for 5205. All right. Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Make sure that you subscribe. Read that ticker in the description box. It is going to offer you all the information that you need to know. But let's jump in. Big chillin'. I know that's right. What's up? I am Millie Beth. Hey, Pooh. All right, Spirit, tell me in. What are the weekend predictions for Virgo? Ooh, we got secrets exposed and reminiscing. What you got going on? And then regrets at the bottom of the deck. So there's some sort of secret, okay? I do feel like that there's some reminiscing here. A reminiscing on a situation. I don't know. What is this? See, this is saying feeling ashamed, guilty, being distant. So there's definitely could be some regret that is showing up in Virgo's energy in the weekend ahead. Guarded, absolutely. So it looks like that in the past, someone had some walls up, whether this be you or someone else. But in the past, I do feel like that someone was not open to letting someone in. They were very guarded and defensive. And I do feel like that this person was guarded and defensive out of fear of being seen. You know, this person didn't want to be vulnerable. It does look like that this person is either thinking about you or you're thinking about this person. I don't know what the fuck this is, Virgo. I almost want to clean this shit up. In the weekend ahead, it definitely looks like that something that's been done, like the secrets that are secretly reminiscing about someone that you was guarded and defensive towards. And I definitely feel like that there's massive regret around this. Some of y'all, I'm just gonna have to say it, okay? Please don't force the shoe if it ain't for you, okay? Come get it personal. There's a major sale going on this weekend. Check it out. What I see is someone could have been very guarded in the past out of fear of, some sort of secret lifestyle being exposed. Okay, so someone, listen, Linda, it says in the closet down low. Okay, listen, Linda, just take it as it resonates. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you was crushing on somebody of the same gender in the past, and you know what I'm saying. And you're kind of reminiscing, thinking about that person, but you was guarded towards this person, very defensive towards this person in the past, or they was towards you. Well, in this weekend ahead, it looks like that you're kind of like reminiscing about this situation and kind of regretful, feeling ashamed. What is this? Let me see how Virgo's showing up, because this may just be, it don't gotta be the gay shit, okay? And there's nothing wrong with the gay shit, okay? I mean, well, in your world, if that's the world that you choose to create for yourself, that's fine in your world, no judgment, okay? Everybody can accept what is okay and not okay in their own world, without projecting that on somebody else's world, right? Because we're grown and we're master creators, okay? So do your thing in your own world, okay? It definitely looks like that. There is, whether it's same sex or different genders, it doesn't matter. There was this energy in the past of being guarded towards someone and not allowing that connection to fully blossom. And it does look like that there is some reminiscing about this person and some secret regretting of this separation here, possibly creeping, looking this person up on the internet. Divine timing, my baby. I know that's right. Let me see, Spirit. Tell me in. How is Virgo showing up in the next 48 hours? The Five of Pentacles. Whatever you was guarded towards, you definitely feel like left out. You definitely are subconsciously longing for some sort of possible, you're reminiscing, thinking about it, wishing that there was a new opportunity, confirmation within that situation that you was guarded and defensive towards. The opportunity is, well, the Sun card, and the Sun card speaks about exposure. The opportunity is to grow some cojones and just be honest. Finally let the walls down, right? So there's no need in, so like the way that the past is interfering with your weekend ahead is in the past you were guarded, you had walls up against the situation. The opportunity here is to let those walls down and to be honest about what you're feeling about this situation. The challenge, well, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, but Kiana, I don't think this is the right time, okay? If I let my walls down this weekend, I still got some other details that need to be ironed out. And if I let my walls down this weekend, this situation may require for the details to already be ironed out, and I'm not sure I'm there right now. Divine timing, there are still some things that, are wrapping up. The dishwasher cycle is still washing. It's not complete yet. Your advice is the Nine of Pentacles. Well, to remain independent. Okay, confirmation. Your advice here is to remain very much so independent. Okay, listen to your intuition and trusting that the timing is not right for this. Okay. Yeah, I would listen to your intuition and remain independent because, well, if you do kind of expose those feelings in this situation, you are going to find yourself biting off more than you could chew. Let me see this Nine of Pentacles. You got some affairs that you have to get in order. Yeah, possibly becoming independent of a Queen of Cups energy, or just becoming you know what I'm saying? You could have some emotional, like the Queen of Cups and low vibrating energy can represent trust issues, right? So there could be some sort of exposure to some sort of trust issues. And Spirit is saying, and your advice for the weekend ahead is to become independent, to give yourself the time to recalibrate those trust issues independently here. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, look, back to shit. Fuck that. I know what I'm talking about. The challenge here, the Wheel of Fortune, the timing ain't right because, well, you would be sneaking and geeking. I'm going to be honest with you. This is something that you would have to keep into the closet, okay? If you was to engage in it this weekend, you would definitely have to put this in the closet. It's nothing that can come out into the light. But unfortunately, it looks like that if you choose to engage in it and let those walls come tumbling down from a place of lack in this next 48 hours, well, whatever it is that you haven't become independent of is definitely sniffs it out. And here you are caught with your pants around your ankles. Yeah. And God forbid that you be married or like you could, God forbid you're in some sort of divorce settlements. Because I got to be honest with you. If you are in some sort of divorce settlement, you can very much so guarantee that this gives them the chain to your balls. Okay. Meaning, you know what I'm saying? If the person that you're in separation with, divorce, what proceedings with, if they catch wind of this, they definitely use that to gain the upper hand in the divorce proceedings for sure. So this could be involving a Leo, a Sag, a Pisces, a Capricorn, a Scorpio, a Taurus, a Cancer, a Gemini. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. I do feel like that the universe does want you to take advantage of some sort of new opportunity, but not before you end your obligations to your previous cycle. What's going on? Hey, Missy V. He just broke up with me out of nowhere. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm a Virgo. Hello, beautiful soul. Well, I'm going to have to be honest with you. If you're a Virgo, I'm going to be honest with you. And this is your story. They didn't just break up with you out of nowhere. I think that you may just have been maybe, what is it called? Missing the signs, because I do feel like that there is some sort of guarded energy. There was some guarded energy, not really letting this person in. And if it wasn't you being guarded, I want you to know that this person didn't just let you go out of nowhere. This person has been reminiscing and missing something from their past, okay? But I am so sorry, and I'm sending a bunch of love and light your way, beautiful soul. If this is your storyline, that would be the story. But it does look like you're feeling left out in the weekend ahead. Let's move forward to Libra. All right, Spirit, tell me in for Libra. Let's do Libra for 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 45 seconds. Let me see, Spirit, tap me in. Clear, concise messages. What are the weekend predictions for Libra? Denial, not facing the truth, refuse to give in, contradicting. Ooh, oh shit. Listen, who am I talking to, Libra? What's going on? The energy definitely shifted. Okay, so the present moment entering into your weekend ahead, it's definitely this energy of not facing the truth. How this is in the past, there was some sort of blatant evidence, blatant clear, like, you know what I'm saying? Something was blatant. There was no denying it, okay? Somebody came home smelling like something that they shouldn't have been smelling like, or the bank account was off, you know what I'm saying? There was a weird receipt. There's something that was blatant, honest in the past, like blatant. There was no denying it, okay? As a matter of fact, you had to try really hard to convince yourself that it was nothing, okay? However, it looks like that in this present moment, you're triggered. And it looks like you're triggered because something is repeating itself. And it's because the original evidence was ignored. And some of you all, this could be like not facing the truth, not seeing something, not seeing that you needed to stop doing something. And it results, this is not for everybody, but it could result in some sort of involvement with the law enforcement because you've been turning a blind eye to something for far too long. And it looks like that if you can say that you had a negative experience with this situation back in the summer of last year, it looks like that in the next 48 hours, things are heading in the direction of repeating that. What's up, ETC? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. How is Libra showing up in the next 48 hours or in the weekend ahead? And guys, before I do Scorpio, I am going to take a brief intermission. Okay, so just to let you know. But let's see, Spirit, tell me in. How is Libra showing up in the next 48 hours? Okay, so we have the Six of Wands, the Magician, and the Ten of Swords. Ooh, shit, you doing too much. I'm going to be honest with you. I got a Libra that's doing too much. And you're getting a lot of attention, too, for your manipulation, for your cunning ways, okay? You're getting a lot of attention. There is some sort of recognition of manipulation here. Ten of Swords. Something comes to a painful end because of it too. Nine of Swords. And it's almost like at night you have the fears and the anxiety. You've been having some sort of fears and anxiety about this coming to light, but you've still been like denying it, dismissing it, not facing the truth. The Ace of Wands, that's a yes too. The King of Cups, see, that's the thing. The challenge here is the King of Cups, emotional manipulation, a lack of emotional diplomacy here. The Three of Cups is your advice. The Knight of Swords. This is definitely going to require some bravery and some tenacity. And I definitely feel like that you're going to have to relinquish some of the armor in order to bring this situation into success here. But I feel like that the challenge here is you feel like that you can emotionally manipulate this situation and to make it lean in your favor, but that's not true. There could have been some sort of disregard for the emotional effect that this decision would have. What's the Knight of Swords? The Page of Wands. Yeah, I definitely feel like that. Yeah, the sun card, there's definitely, and I said something about exposure here too. I definitely feel like that there's definitely going to be this need to be brave and tenacious, Page of Wands, to have some sort of conversation or to look at the truth of this situation here. Okay, like there's no more ignoring it. Mainly, like, you know what I'm saying? There's no more ignoring it, and it's either you get ahead of the storyline or the storyline will be ahead of you. You decide. This could be pertaining to a Leo, a Gemini, a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Libra, Gemini, Virgo. You have a great weekend as well, Leo, babe. All right, guys, I am going to take a brief intermission. Look, I can't wait to go to bed today. You can tell I've been up all day, all day. But that's all right. We're going to make it through this live, and I'll be right back, okay?
Create new life. Peace. What's up? What's good? What's going on, yo? Welcome to the tribe. Life is getting hard lately. I know that's right. We don't bitch about it getting hard, baby. We figure out what to do with it. Let's jump in. And staring at the ceiling, 3 a.m. again. Wondering about his silence, wondering where he's been. Is he reflecting? Is he moving on? Or just playing games until the break of dawn? You need the instant access, you need the homegirl truth. Stop sugarcoating lies, let's get into the root. I'm pulling up the energy, I'm tapping in the night. We're gonna see what's hidden in the dark and bring it to the light. It's the modular awakening, open up the eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. I see a code red on the 4th floor. Listen close. That person on your mind, yeah, they do the most. They smiling on the outside, but they're miserable within. Trying to save face, but they know they can't win. I'm picking up the energy, but let me be clear. That behavior right there, yeah, that's bitch made, my dear. They fumbled the bag, they dropped the prize. Now they watching from the sidelines. We're regretting their eyes. Don't let them spin the block unless they come in correct. Radical self-sight is what we express. It's the modular awakening. Open up your eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. Take what resonates and chuck the rest. We don't force the shoe, we just pass the test. It ain't always pretty, sometimes it's gonna sting, but clarity is the gift of the awake.
Well, since you in the room, I might as well just eat on camera. What's up, Pookie Tookie? Hey, Pooh. Look, y'all, I went maybe a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with some sour cream and onion chips. It's Friday. They wanted fast food. They got it. It wasn't what I was feeling, so I ain't give me nothing. So I'm going to survive on a peanut butter sandwich and some chips. And Miss Falls is in the house. Good evening, lady. What's up, y'all? I know that's right. Yeah, we're going to do this intermission on camera. And if they don't like it, well, I love your spirit too, Sam. What's up, Pooh? Let me take this off the screen so I could. Ain't nothing wrong with a good old PB&J. Baby, y'all lucky because I debated long and hard whether I was going to cut this thing into 4 triangles, put me some applesauce on the plate, and eat me my chips. But I was like, you know what, Kiana? If you got to get a spoon out, you're doing too much. I don't know why a good old peanut butter and jelly has just been doing it. I'm going to tell you what else I ate here recently. And now this is way out of, I ain't done one of these since before my daughter. Because, you know, when you're pregnant, you can't eat cold lunch meat, right? Well, we eat turkey, but I ate a ham sandwich. We went to the park and went fishing one day. And we took some lunch meat with us. Then turkey, no, we went swimming. That's what it was. We went swimming and we took some lunch meat with us. Y'all, we put some ham on that bread with some butter lettuce. Shit, baby, it made me want to call my mom up until I was on my way over and slap shit out of her. And my mama loved her ham sandwich too. That thing slapped. Do you hear me? And so I bought a package of ham, and so I've been trading up between the peanut butter and the ham sandwiches. You know, if I'm going to do plain bread, and I don't do plain bread because one thing for sure, 2 things for certain, I don't need no help on making this bottom heavy, okay? But if I do eat bread by itself, I do one of these. I ball it up in between my fingers and then shove it in my mouth. I don't know when I'm going to grow up. But I feel like if you're going to eat a plain piece of bread, you got to ball it up. High and tight already, baby. High and tight, baby. It's high. It's high. I don't know about tight. The thing is, I need to get back in the gym. I ain't been to the gym in a minute. Cause my car, I can't prioritize getting out there at 3:00 in the morning with this plastic bag slapping all crazy. So I really haven't been going to the gym. I need to get that thing toned back up though. Cause right now they just look like a bunch of children playing up under a blanket, honey. See, Quanda, I love you, but I'm already cutting up. For real. What you talking about, Miss Fives? Sam, did I speak? I think I did. What's up, Pooh? We used to spit on bread to catch fish when we didn't have no bait. For real? Get some bread and butter. We can tell what type of times you grew up in. I like butter, but I don't like it enough to do that. But you had to have been there to appreciate that meal. Okay? Let's be honest. You had to have been there to learn to appreciate. Just like you had to have been there. Listen, Linda. To put a cut up hot dog and some eggs, baby, you've had to have been there to appreciate it. Do you hear? A sugar sandwich. You've had to have been there to appreciate it, okay? Don't I don't want to hear nobody talk about nobody's struggle meal. Because if you ain't never been there, of course you could never appreciate it. There's this one YouTube channel. I don't know. I'm assuming it's still up. It's been years since I watched it. But I used to get on that show. It was Great Depression meals. I used to get on there for budget-friendly meals. And baby, some of them Great Depression meals with a little bit of seasoning, shit, they slap. Okay? You got to switch up the seasonings, though. But shit, I ain't never too good for a good old... Nah, I can't do no mayo, baby. Nah, I can't. Nah, I can't do no mayo. I can't do no mayo. I could never do water in cereal either, Pookie. Just give it to me dry. Okay? I appreciate the struggle. I mean, I appreciate I do your thing, Pooh. But me, myself, and I, give me that shit dry. Okay? Give it to me dry. Probably my teeth is fucked up. Okay, let me get back into it. Okay? I didn't even get to finish my sandwich. See, if I wasn't on camera, I would have finished my sandwich. No, ma'am. That's too... I didn't even do it. I didn't even say it. I was really good. What are you talking about? I was really good. I loved powdered milk, though. I don't even like liquefied milk. But Quanda, I was good. What are you talking about? I was extremely good. I knew where you was. Even when I tried to be a good girl, I still get ridiculed like a bad girl. So I might as well be a bad girl. That was my mentality as a child. I'm being honest. I felt like I could never do nothing to make my mama happy. Baby, I just said fuck it. And I just started fucking shit up. For real, I did. So if you, I don't even know why I'm throwing this out there, but if you are a parent and you notice that you are always nagging at your child, take it from the mouth of a badass child. Maybe switch it up a little bit, okay? Because once I figured out that nothing I did was going to please my mother, well, Pookie Tookie, Advil became her best motherfucking friend. For real, it did. So, maybe make sure that you're rewarding the good behavior and not just always pointing out the bad behavior, okay? But let's dive in for Scorpio. I'm gonna wait on Nikita. And take another bite of my sandwich. $122.55 for Scorpio. All right, Spirit, tap me in. What does the next 48 hours look like for Scorpio? What do the next 48 hours look like for Scorpio, Spirit? Thank you. Ooh, so you and someone are definitely mirroring emotions. The feelings are shared and mutual. Oh, but you and this person in the past, there was some separation. There was a distance, not seeing eye to eye. Around the fall time. So it looks like that in the weekend ahead, you and someone that you've been distant with, okay? In the recent past, I do feel like that there was separation or distance between you and someone. This person is longing for you. I do see some sort of gift coming your way, okay? I think that they're just going to take some sort of risk to reach out towards you. I do feel like there's something like, I just feel like that here in the next 48 hours, this person is coming towards you. And I do feel like that you guys are going to be getting on this. I'm getting the energy of you all getting on the same page as it pertains to something that took place back in the fall. So in the weekend ahead, I definitely see, like in the fall time when the leaves fall off the tree, you can see farther in the distance. Excuse me, confirmation. I feel like that in the weekend ahead, Scorpio, you and someone are going to be having some sort of coming together and really sharing feelings with one another as it pertains to the way a situation played out in the fall. And I do feel like that you're going to be able to see that situation more clearly. What's up, Shaniqua? Look at all my people. What a key to delete. Oh. Let me see, Spirit. Tell me how is Scorpio showing up in the weekend ahead? The Seven of Pentacles. You could be the one that is really evaluating the past. Like, okay, you could be looking back. And this could be something that took place during Virgo season of last year, right? And that would be around the fall time. So I definitely feel like, I think the fall time, I would consider the Virgo season fall time. But anyways, I definitely feel like that you're evaluating the past, okay? I definitely feel like that you're really looking at the event that took place back in the fall, and the opportunity is to stabilize this connection here. The Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Wands. The Chariot. I do feel like that you guys are going to be overcoming the obstacles. But I do also see this energy of somebody's accepting accountability. And I'm going to be honest with you, with the Chariot being on top of it, I feel like it's the two of you. It's like the two of you all are taking accountability, because your advice here is the Wheel of Fortune. And that's about stop trying to control the way this is playing out, or stop trying to control what you think they should be saying or feeling as it pertains to this situation. Stop trying to control. I thought I had a napkin close by. But it is about stop trying to control. I understand that, but this is what I'm saying. I feel like that part of the conversation is not needed. If you would just take a second to really stop trying to control the narrative and be open to this other person's perspective, because the Seven of Pentacles is about that self-evaluation. Okay. And the Emperor in the challenge position is, well, it's that rigid, stuck in their way. Like, I see it this way, you see it that way, and I'm not budging. Well, neither am I. And so there's no progress being made. But I do see that the universe is trying to get the two of you all to overcome these obstacles, but it's going to require some sort of acceptance and accountability for what took place in the past. What's the Emperor? The Eight of Wands and the Tower card. You know what I'm saying? I definitely feel like that, oh shit, that little girl straight up digging in her ass. That's that baby's hard. Look at when she did it. She looked straight over at her house too, knowing her parents would have got on her if they seen her digging in her ass out here in the streets. Get your ass in the shower. Stinking. It's okay, baby. It's okay. All of them been there before. It's okay. Sometimes we just get a little excited and forget to hyper wipe. She's a cutie pie too. She's the only reason. No, it's not the only reason, but she's a cutie pie. But she's extra cute because she looks like the girl version. Like, her daddy is not cute. Her daddy is ugly as fuck, if you ask me. But God don't make no mistakes, right? So anyways, she's a cute version of her daddy. And I think that makes her super cute, because it's like, oh, her daddy could be cute. Get out of my head. Let me keep the shits in my head and off this table. Anyways, the Emperor here, the challenge here is that there is this expected, you know what I'm saying? It's like my way is the only way that we're moving this thing forward. Y'all cannot pay attention to me. But the opportunity is to stabilize this thing. And I do feel like that there is some sort of gift, or like, I'm thinking about you. You cross my mind. There is something like that that is coming your way in the next 48 hours. For some of you all, that may be 72 hours out, but I do see communication coming from this person, okay? You and this person, like if you're missing this person and longing for them, they're doing the same, okay? This could be a Sagittarius, a Pisces, an Aries, a Scorpio, a Taurus, and Aries. Okay, I'm going into Sagittarius. Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. Call me Chatterbox at this moment. Can I get y'all's opinion? Can I get some internet opinion? Because I don't know. No, I'm not. I'm gonna hit Quanda up later. Because I want an opinion on a situation that, I know I walk around like a little stiff, but there's just a situation that I had to put my foot down on. No, I'm going to. Okay, so look, listen. I'm going to get to Sagittarius in a minute. Sagittarius, come to the table. Maybe y'all can help me, because y'all know how them Sagittarius think. We are not all theirs all the time. Even though we think we know everything, sometimes we be missing some apartments up there. So, I did this little girl's hair, whatever the case may be. So, it took 2 days because the little girl would not sit her ass still. Right. So when we concluded the first day, I told the mama, I said, I'm going to do it around this time so that it can be done by the time the other kids get out of school. That way, if she wants to play, she doesn't miss out. And the mama's like, yeah, okay, that's cool. That's perfect. Whatever. So the little girl comes over here. She's trying to play with my daughter. And so the whole time I keep on telling her, baby girl, let me finish. Let me just finish and y'all can play after this, right? And so the whole time my daughter is anticipating being able to play with her friend, right? So I get finished with the little girl's hair in my house. The little girl's at my house, okay? And then so I get done with it. She goes home, shows her mama her hair, and then she asks her mama if she could play with my children. And her mother says, only over here. So you mean to tell me that your daughter can sit inside of my motherfucking house and get her hair done, but she can't play with my daughter over here? My daughter got to go. And it was only because the mother wanted the daughter to babysit the youngest child. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just kind of felt like, fuck you. Stay the fuck over there. My daughter don't need to play with you. Not today. And you're going to have to let her crazy ass mama calm the fuck down before you bring your black ass back over here. I know I'm crazy, y'all. I know it's up there. Yeah, I do got to stick up her. It's up her. It's up there. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to tell you why I wouldn't not do her hair again. Because her mama don't do her hair. Her mama don't do it. And I think that that is one of the worst things to do to a little girl is to have a little girl walking around looking a hot mess with low self-esteem. Because if that little girl walks around looking a hot mess, these little kids are not going to be understanding as to why she's walking around looking a hot mess, why her mama don't want to prioritize doing her hair. And then so that signs her up to be bullied, right? And that's the only reason why I would not be like, bitch, I'm not doing your daughter's hair no more. Like, no, because your daughter ain't got shit to do with that. As a matter of fact, your daughter was mad that that was the facts. You know what I'm saying? But am I wrong? Am I wrong? Because no, it's fair to say yes, Kiana. What's the difference between your house? Well, my daughter was wanting to play in her backyard where they have a trampoline. That's the difference. There's a trampoline in my daughter's backyard, and my daughter and her friend wanted to play on it. The reason why the mother wanted the daughter over there is because she needed a babysitter. Because, you know, the little girl had been over here for about an hour and a half, me finishing up her hair. Agreed. Now the little kids is just sit over every watching my yard. Now they just sit over every watching my yard. That's okay. Just pray for me. I'm going to get it together. Let me move on to Sagittarius because fuck them. Fuck them. I am the catch. Fuck you mean? I am the catch. I didn't feel wrong. I really didn't. I didn't feel wrong. And I let them know I didn't feel wrong either. Okay. Remember, man and beast. I know that's right. I know that's right, Ruby. I know that's right. Let's jump into Sag. Look at Sag coming through with the uplifting. Keep your head tight. You ain't wrong, but keep your head on a swivel. It's your birthday, baby. You heard me? Every day. Hey. All right, let's move into Sagittarius. I love you. And I miss you too. You go to sleep on me, Keita? All right, let's do Sag for 137. Let's do Sag for 137. All right, Sagittarius, let's take a look at your weekend predictions. What's going on for you in the next 48 hours? No, I thought you were looking for the banner. I was looking for the banner. That's why I got it, though. We good. Ooh, Sagittarius, there's somebody, there's a gift coming your way. Somebody's thinking of you. There could be some sort of, somebody could be throwing them feelings out on the table. Sag. Dear Darla, you could be experiencing a Dear Darla moment. Little Rascal's Dear Darla letter. Dear Darla, I hate your stinking guts. You make me vomit. You're scum between my toes. Love, Alfalfa. And I think that that's important because remember Darla and Alfalfa ended up together. Right? Yeah. I feel like that with the past, how the past is influencing this fired up. I definitely feel like that there was some, like it says very angry. I definitely feel like that emotions kind of got the best of you all in the past, okay? Damn. Shit. Well, the reason why things got fired up is because it does look like that there could have been some sort of love triangle or third party situation interfering here. But it looks like in the next week, like in the next 48 hours, in the weekend ahead, you and this person could actually secretly be hooking up. Okay. Actually, no, I don't want to use these for Sag. I actually want to use show me clear, concise messages, Spirit. Clear, concise messages. How is Sagittarius showing up in the next 48 hours? That was my movie, I know, right? Let me see, Spirit. Tell me in. How is Sagittarius showing up here? The Magician manifesting that shit into reality. Yeah. Get over her. The Chariot forward movement. You're definitely trying to you're manifesting this. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're showing up as the writer, you're you're creating this opportunity. The Tower is to make some sort of radical change, but I feel like you're doing it from a fantasy. Like, I don't think you're doing it from a realistic perspective. Okay, that's the challenge. I do feel like that you're the one manifesting this in. Okay, like I do feel like that someone is going to be letting you know that they got feelings for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to be laying this shit out on the table. And I do feel like that it's going to result in some sort of secret hookup. And it is because of something that you're manifesting. Like you're initiating the contact. You're sending the first text message, something like that. Okay. However, I do feel like that with the Knight of Cups being here in the challenging position, there is some sort of unrealistic expectations. You got to grow up and be real about it. No one's saying that you can't do it because the opportunity is the Tower card. And the opportunity being the Tower card says it's the opportunity to make a radical change. So in the past, if you would have reached out with some sort of fantasy idea on how this was going to come together, the opportunity is to make a radical change in the way that you reach out and with your expectations. Because you're definitely having to shift. Like, the advice is to change the strategy. There's just no way around it. Okay. And then there's also this energy of really wanting, like, Spirit just wants you to know, listen to your conscience, look at the truth of this situation and ask yourself, are you really okay with showing up and participating in this third party situation? And if you are, no judgment. We're all writing and creating our own world based off of the consequences we're willing to pay. But that is what you have to be willing to look at. If you're willing to show up and participate in this third party situation, the universe is saying, be honest with yourself in dealing with the consequences. Don't be unrealistic in your expectation of the outcome. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you know this is a third party situation, don't sit here and act like that y'all getting ready to melt into each other and y'all might go to sleep and wake up to each other. But then to think that you're going to go out and run the town together, knowing good damn well that there's a whole third party in this situation that might see this and be ready to bust a cap in the situation. Don't gaslight yourself. The likely outcome is the queen. I'm going to be honest with you, baby. This person going to dick you down. Good. Or, they're going to put that thing on you. And the likely outcome of this little secret hookup is the Queen of Cups. All of them feelings come rushing back. Like, I'm telling you, there's like the likely outcome of this little secret rendezvous is being in the thick of the emotions. Okay. So by the end of this weekend, you and this person are definitely going to be feeling like y'all are deep in love. Okay. The Page of Pentacles. Damn. Definitely feeling like you deep in love and ready to make a compromise on your little morals and your standards for sure. Because, well, the way they just did that to me, I'm in love. And, with that, I can't consider this, shit. I can be in the closet a little bit longer. Shit. As long as it come with this. That's the energy I'm getting from it. So just take it as it resonates. There could be a Pisces, an Aquarius, Cancer, Gemini, Virgo. What's up, Fernie? Glad I'm back at the Sag reading. Come on, gang. I know that's right. What's up, legitimately? What's up, Kiana? I'm doing good. How are you? I'm back, y'all. My sister called. That's all right. You make sure you entertain your present moment and don't get lost in too much of this tarot land. Let's move forward to Capricorn, shall we? Sagittarius, don't forget to go check out your month ahead reading. I dove pretty deep into that. There is an extended to that over on membership, but the first portion is pretty nice as well. Currently on Capricorn. Can I get the Capricorn banner? End of the month reading was everything. You like that? I loved that. And it came through to me. Spirit literally said, go do it. Like Spirit literally said, go do it. The end of the cycle. I hardly ever do the end of the month, end of the cycle reading, but that was extremely nice for sure. And if you look at that end of the month, and then if you're affected by Sagittarius and you watch the month ahead reading, they absolutely coincide. So take that as it resonates. It just felt like you was in the zone. I know that's right. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Did Nikita leave? It's okay. Let me just go to my banner so I don't get too caught off time. All right, but if I call out Capricorn, can somebody put Capricorn's timestamp? Oh, she's here. Okay. So let's do Capricorn for 146.40. 146.40 for Capricorn. Spirit, tap me in. What's going on for Capricorn in the weekend ahead? What are the weekend predictions for Capricorn, Spirit? Oh, gotcha. Let's see, Spirit, tap me in. Of course. Had to put her in her cage. You so silly. Let's see, Capricorn. Let's get your predictions. Thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. We will be doing an all signs at the end. So you guys make sure you stick around for that. Also, utilize that ticker, that scroll at the bottom of your screen. There's some pretty potent information there for you. All right. So Capricorn. So we have this energy of, throwing out memories, letting go of something, deciding that something is too much to sustain. Yeah, I see you in the weekend ahead. I've got a Capricorn that is just making the tough decision to choose them. It's like they're making the decision to no longer fight for something here. And it could have to do with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It could have to do with you in the recent past running into a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or there could just be some sort of emotional distrust between you and this person. Yeah, I definitely feel like Like, you know what I'm saying? I do feel like that you're choosing to, I just feel like that in the weekend ahead, I'm speaking to a Capricorn that is really confused. It's like you're, like, it's just too much to sustain this connection. You don't feel seen inside of this connection. It's like the energy this weekend, you feel invisible. You feel like this person doesn't see you. And I have to be honest with you, if you have recently ran into a water sign, boy, are they giving this like shit? They ain't even get like, you know what I'm saying? The water sign is winning. Okay. If you've recently ran into a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, even though you're committed to someone that you feel invisible, man, whoever is making you feel invisible, they're going to regret it, because it looks like that a recent encounter with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces is allowing you to recognize that whatever it is that you've been doing is just too much, and you're actually making some sort of decision to choose yourself. Let me see, Spirit. Show me, how is Capricorn showing up here in the next 48 hours? The Eight of Wands, yeah, you're definitely showing up as someone that's moving forward, making some swift changes. The opportunity is to shit or get off the pot. The opportunity is to take the blindfolds off, accept the truth, no matter how hard it is, and allow that truth to push you in the direction of a final decision. The challenge is that this new decision, well, the World card, it definitely closes a cycle up. And that's what I'm saying. I'm speaking to a Capricorn, this is your card. I'm speaking to a Capricorn that has decided to go towards a Cancer. You're going towards a Cancer. It's definitely a water sign. Okay. But you're definitely, the challenge here is that, well, this is definitely bringing about some sort of permanent ending. There's no going back. Your advice is to trust and allow things to unfold naturally. Don't cling to control. Don't try to force anything. Allow this to play out naturally, okay? Enjoy the journey. You are on some sort of journey towards elevation, and it is bringing in some swift changes here. I'm going to be honest with you. I ain't sitting here telling you that it's going to be easy. There is something significant about the number 88. There could also be something significant about 21 and 14. But I feel like that I definitely see someone releasing themselves. Yeah, confirmation. Someone is definitely releasing themselves from some sort of self-imposed imprisonment. Okay, I do feel like that there is a situation that has left you wounded and guarded. And that guarded energy does keep you in some sort of self-imposed restriction. But I do see you actually going towards, like, I do see you still making the decision to go towards some sort of new spark here. And I'm going to be honest with you. I ain't mad at you because you come out on the other side as the King of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm asking why the World card is in the Tower, and why the World card is in the challenging position, and we have the Seven of Cups, the Tower, and the Hierophant. Well, if I'm going to be honest with you, I don't like, even though you are in this next 48 hours coming to the decision that this is too much for you to sustain and you're ready to let it go, I still think that it's like, when it happens, like, the challenge is like, damn, I want to do it, but damn, am I really going to do it? You see what I'm saying? I do feel like that the challenge is accepting the end of this, right? I do feel like that there is some sort of confusion. I do feel like that there is a battle going on within, because there is a part of you that is scared to see what the new cycle looks like without this in you, or without this in your world. But there's also this fear of continuing forward in this cycle without making a change. And your advice is to trust in the flow, surrender to the flow without relinquishing your your power over to the situation, right? Without becoming a victim to the situation here. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is about moving forward. Okay, and so you are being advised about moving forward, focusing on moving on to calmer waters. There's something about just pouring into yourself in the weekend ahead. Okay, this could be pertaining to a Taurus and Aries, Sag, Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo. Oh, y'all, I think for the all signs at the end, I'm going to do what's the T? What is the T around the collective for the next 48 hours? So that's the all signs that I'm going to do next, okay? Or at the end. But right now, we're moving into Aquarius. And then I'm moving into that bed when I'm done, honey, because your girl's tired. Thank y'all so much for supporting the channel and smashing that thumbs up button. Let me see, Spirit, tap me in. Tap me in, Spirit. Hold on. Hey, don't hang on that net and stop letting them crawl under your net because they're tearing your trampoline up. Hello, gorgeous. How are you? Hello, beautifuls. How are y'all? Hey, handsome. How are you? Good. Y'all make sure y'all just play easy on it, okay? Don't be out there tearing it up. Y'all heard it? Y'all heard it all the way from the back of the house? Let's get in for Aquarius. Let's timestamp Aquarius for 156.20. 156.20 for Aquarius. Let me see, Spirit. What are the weekend predictions? That's right. That's right. Let me see, Spirit. Tell me in. What are the weekend predictions for the Aquarius collective? Oh, shit. So we got Aquarius, you and Capricorn probably resonate really well because we have another situation of someone letting go, finally deciding to throw some shit out. Absolutely. How the past is influencing this. Something has been closed off. Okay. So a no contact situation has been no contact for far too long. And in the next 48 hours, Aquarius is accepting that this situation is done and over with. And it definitely, the deadline. Damn, I didn't even see that at the bottom of the deck. Aquarius is coming to the conclusions. Yeah, you've not heard from this. This situation's been cold since winter. Okay. Or it's been in a winter season for far too long. So I definitely feel like that in the next 48 hours, I have an Aquarius that is like, even if you've come to peace, even if you've accepted it, it's like in the next 48 hours, you're coming to peace with it. And you know what I'm saying? It's like you're finally changing your voicemail. It's like you're finally taking their name off the mailbox. You're finally taking the pictures off of Instagram or down away from the house. There's some sort of acceptance to the end of it. Okay. And you're resulting in self-love. You got to put shoes, socks, and a hoodie on there outside in the backyard. Huh?
Where's you going?
Outside in the backyard, but you need to put shoes, socks, and a hoodie on. Did you sleep good?
Is there other people back there?
Yes. Maymay's back there. And his sister, and then the two girls from across the street. All right, Spirit, show me clear, concise messages. How is Aquarius showing up here? What's up, Righteous? Key, the banner. Sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Timestamps will definitely be posted after the live. Okay, got you. Got you. Got you. Dear Darla, let me listen. Let me see. How is Aquarius showing up in the weekend ahead, Spirit? Clear, concise messages. So we have the Moon card. So I definitely feel like that you're showing up just kind of like, wait, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily know what's next. I have to be honest. You don't necessarily know what's next. But I do see you embracing the unknown. Slow down. Come here. Let me zip in. Because it's way too cold and you just got over or getting over being sick, okay? And you got socks on? You telling me the truth? Exactly. Go put socks on, young man. It's only you that's not going to feel good and you wasted time. You could have been done already. Let's see. So we have the Moon card. The opportunity is the Four Wands for you to stabilize. The challenge here is the Six of Pentacles. We have the Chariot card and we have the Eight of Cups. I definitely see you walking away. I'm going to be honest with you, Aquarius. I do feel like that the challenge here is accepting that you're not going to. Why are you going that fast? I swear, they better be lucky. Because if I had a pellet gun, if I had some sort of, something that wouldn't cause no damage, the GUN, that would not cause damage, like them little Orby guns, I promise you, I would sit out there and pow them fucking cars that be speeding in this residential neighborhood, because what's your purpose? Where are you going? But let me pipe down. That car was literally, I know that car was going every bit of 40 miles per hour in a residential. And from here to there, like, I don't know. There's not enough time before you have to slow down. Look, there's a cardinal too, because I live on a U. So there's a curve right there. Slow down, dude. Woman, whatever you got between your legs, I don't give a damn. If it was up to me, I'd plug it or castrate it, because you don't deserve to reproduce nothing. Get down now. Cosmo, stop. Stop. Okay, anyways, the challenge here is the Six of Pentacles. I do feel like that the challenge is kind of like accepting that this was unrequited, this was out of balance. You know what I'm saying? Like finally accepting that this is something that's not going to come together is also accepting that your efforts will not yield a harvest. You won't receive any reciprocity for the efforts that you poured into this situation. And I do feel like that is a challenge for you. And Spirit is saying, advising you as the Chariot, Spirit is saying, like, I don't participate in victim blaming. And I almost am, I can't wait till the complete message is incorporated, because I don't want to sound like I'm beating a dead horse. But what I am saying is the Chariot represents needing to hone in darkness and light. And so to focus on forward movement. And so that is saying, like, stop beating yourself up for your shadow attributes and just acknowledge that is a quality, so that you can figure out how to manage that quality in a way that allows for forward movement, instead of a way that just keeps you cycling over and over again, this unhealthy, repetitive pattern. Okay. I do see that. But there's no ands, ifs, or buts about it, whether you choose to do it this weekend. If this is your message, you will inevitably be walking away from this situation, and the acceptance of it definitely starts in the next 48 hours. This could be pertaining to a Cancer. No. Hey, Kristen. Hey, Pookie Tookie. Girl, ain't no telling. I know that's right. Cosmo, no, go on. And get away from the door. Get away from the door. Cosmo. No, I don't want you on me, but you can't be in. Let me shut that door. Because no, you can't do that either. Y'all, I took Cosmo back to the doctor the other day because something was going on with him. And, you know, Cosmo didn't have ear mites. And I look like he doesn't go outside. He doesn't even go anywhere. I don't even pick him up and take him outside anymore. So the only plausible explanation, either my children are sneaking him outside or he's running out and they're not telling me, or the strays coming to my front door and him laying there is letting those bugs on my baby. So I'm having to crack down because that's what we can't do is bugs. I know. Let me see, Spirit, tell me in. How is Aquarius showing up in the next 48 hours? You're showing up pretty depressed. I have to be honest. This isn't something that you're thrilled about, right? You're feeling isolated, alone, just kind of like feeling like that things aren't really falling in place for you. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost the realization that things aren't falling in place because you're keeping yourself waiting on something that just isn't coming back together. The Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Moon card. So I definitely feel like that Aquarius and Capricorn are closely linked. I guess it just depends on who you are and where you are to know how to connect the storylines. But there is this energy of you going in, and I would assume that you have a Capricorn moon, Capricorn Venus, or Capricorn in your 5th house. But listen, Linda, I ain't doing all that shit. Not tonight. With the Moon card being in the likely outcome or what's on the other side, it is you, and like you're choosing to let this go. You're recognizing that this is just too much to continue to sustain or wait around for. And it's like you're embracing the great unknown, and that is going to challenge you to look your fears right head on. Okay. And your advice is to be in flow state. Don't try to control the narrative. Allow the changes to come in and allow yourself to adjust to the changes. Okay. With the Knight of Cups in the challenging position, I definitely feel like that if we can just be completely honest with one another, you had some sort of deep fantasy that was deep embedded, attached to this situation that you're finally letting go of. And the challenge in the weekend ahead is that fantasy may resurface, okay? And that may complicate your ability to go with the flow, because you may find yourself feeling pulled to kind of like hold on to the past. Look, Cosmo just opened the front door. And that's the thing. You may be forced to, like, you may be tempted to open the doors or open the file cabinet of something from the past, something that you know is not beneficial for you. Yes, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. Thank y'all so much. So this could be involving a Cancer, Sag, or a Pisces, maybe even a Virgo. Let's move into Pisces. It's real rough having a Capricorn moon. Damn, you got a Capricorn moon? All right, so let's jump in and do Pisces. I do want to let you all know that I did do a Pisces month ahead reading. So make sure you guys go check that out. Let's timestamp Pisces for 2 hours and 8 minutes even. No. And if you do it, you're going to get yourself in trouble. I don't care how much you fancy your little ass around. I said no. All right, Spirit, tell me in for Pisces. What are the weekend predictions for Pisces? What is the energy looking like for the next 48 hours for Pisces? Oh shit, Pisces. So we do have something to do with the third party situation, okay? So walking into your next 48 hours, there is definitely some sort of third party situation. And it looks like that it's like feeling ashamed. Like it looks like there's, yeah, guarded, unsatisfied. So I'm going to be honest with you. You may actually be finding out about some sort of third party energy here. And it has a lot to do with someone being defensive and guarded in the past. And right now, this third party energy is causing someone to show up given the bare minimum. Something is not being reciprocated here. And it is causing someone to lose interest. Pisces, you could be finding out about a third party. Let me see, Spirit, how is Pisces showing up in the next 48 hours? How is Pisces showing up in the next 48 hours, Spirit? The Hierophant. You're committed to something. Damn. Let me see. The Ten of Wands. The King of Cups. Yeah, there's definitely another person. The King of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. The Star card. Damn. There's definitely another person, possibly a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You are, like, how you're showing up is someone, you definitely are someone with a lot on your plate. You know what I'm saying? And even finding out about this third party, I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't go and spaz out and bust the windows out or nothing like that because you are respected in your community. Stop. I said no. I'm in it. I'm working. Go play. Go find you something safe to do. No, don't do it again. Don't do it again. And he just swats his tail real hard. So your advice here is to remain grounded. Okay, definitely wanting to remain grounded at this time. I do feel like that you will be navigating away from the conflict here. Okay, I do feel like that you will be navigating away from this, and I do feel like that the opportunity is for you to recognize you've been doing too much. You've been doing too much. You've been spreading yourself thin, overwhelmed by a situation that is entertaining someone else. This is like you recognizing that you are the prize. I feel like I'm speaking to a masculine Pisces, but take it as it resonates. This is you recognizing that you are the prize and you don't have to tolerate this shit. You can put some boundaries up. And if a motherfucker decides to kick rocks because of your boundaries, well, that's their loss and definitely not yours. If somebody want to sit there and take 2-3 pipes, there ain't nothing you can do about it, but you don't have to participate in it. You don't have to be 1, 2, or 3 of them. You know what I mean? You don't have to be one of the 3 pipes. I know y'all better watch y'all's mouth. Who was that? Who said that word? I definitely heard a cuss word. Okay, well, let's make sure we're not, okay? I thought they just said bitch back her. I mean, you know, shit. I can say it, but that's an adult word. I'm an adult. But they said they didn't say it, but I would have swore I heard bitch. So Pisces, that's what I got for you here. This could be an Aquarius. There could be an Aquarius involved in this, a Taurus, an Aries, a Scorpio, a Libra. Just take it as it resonates. There is some energy of feeling ashamed that this third party was going on. Okay, but Spirit is saying stay grounded, stay focused. You know, you will, like, it's about moving on, leaving that shit behind. Let's go in for this all signs, okay? And so what I'm going to do for the all signs collective, it's really not an all signs. It's a collective message at the end. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to see what is the tea. What is the drama? What is the soap opera that is going on around the collective in the next 48 hours? This one deck has been speaking to me all day, and I have had no, like, it just didn't fit the theme of the readings, but we're going to make it fit because it's been talking to me all day. Well, it's not been talking to me, but I've accidentally pulled it out 3 or 4 times. What's up, young Gat? Did you get your members live? Did you see that? Did you see that? Because that members live was nice. You sure did. Good, good. It was good. It was nice. It was nice. All right, let's go in for this collective message. What is the tea for the next 48 hours? Let's do it for 2 hours and 15 minutes and 20 seconds. Gathered you up real quick. Good, good. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. What's the tea around the collective in the weekend ahead? What's the tea around the collective? Ooh, shit. Somebody's leading a double life. Just that simple. So it definitely looks like that in the weekend ahead, someone's double life is coming to the surface. And I feel like that someone has been trying to deny this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Someone has just been dismissing the red flags. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you knew this. Like, I really feel like that someone is known. Yes. You know, somebody that was leading, somebody that is leading a double life, somebody that is a liar, somebody that is in another connection. This person is infatuated. They're thinking about you, contemplating, reaching out. This person has been in no communication, no contact, because this person is a guilty, lying, cheating person. And I do feel like that this person is keeping tabs on you in this weekend ahead. Well, no. Let's see what's going on inside of this double life. What's going on inside of this other relationship? So this person that is thinking about you, this person that's leading some sort of double life in another relationship. Let's dive in. Let's get the tea on what's going on inside of that other relationship, shall we? What's going on inside of this other relationship that this person is entertaining? What's going on there? Oh shit. That what's going on inside of that other relationship, they could have just taken some sort of financial hit. Okay. I do feel like that other relationship, they are faking it. Okay. They are putting on some sort of fantasy show, but I do feel like that whatever that other relationship is that this person is in, they could be experiencing some sort of financial issues, and they're acting a wolf in sheep's clothing. It's like they're trying to act like everything is all good, and it's really not. They are definitely recovering from some sort of tower moment with dusted off. You know what I'm saying? Like the unexpected expenses, An unexpected job loss. There's definitely something to do with their finances that they're facing here, and whatever whatever it is that they're trying to dust off and put on some sort of show as if it's not happening, baby, it's draining the chemistry and the connection here. Okay, so this person that's thinking about you, well, they got love on the brain. They're fantasizing because there ain't no love going on inside of their other connection because they're too busy on the cleanup. So what's the tea between this person and my collective? Like, what's going on? How did this person, like, why is this person coming up, and what's the tea for my collective in the next 48 hours? Why is this person, like, what's the tea on the connection between this liar and my collective? What has them missing my collective? What's going on? This person definitely ruined their reputation in your eyes. This person could have been very forceful. They could have tried to, like this person could have like just tried to go the extra mile to get you bothered, to get you out of character. Yeah, screenshots. Damn. Caught a case. I know you fucking lying. Whoever this person is, that it looks like is thinking of you and very nostalgic about you, it definitely looks like that this person has gotten themselves caught up in some sort of pickle, and there's evidence of it, right? Some of you all, this could be that, what happened between the two of you all is they ruined their reputation because there was proof that this person was stepping out and making unsafe decisions with their body parts. Okay. Others of you all, it's just proof that this person was stepping out and being reckless with their sexual energy. I also feel like that this person, marrying for money. I feel like that this is someone that would just try to trigger you and try to, like get proof of you acting erratic after they triggered you, to get you caught up. That's what I really feel like these messages are saying. I feel like that the energy between you and this liar is that they've ruined their reputation because, well, they constantly try to paint you in an image that didn't match you. Try to make you out to be something that you wasn't. And it could have had a lot to do with legal issues. They could have been threatening and intimidating with the legal system. There could be some sort of stalking, unknown phone call coming in. What's up, Ashley? What's up? Thank y'all so much for supporting the channel and smashing that thumbs up button. So what's going on with unknown caller? Ignoring. Oh shit. So this is someone that you don't even answer this person's calls. You feel like that this person is a waste of time. Like this person can't even get a response if they call, text, or anything from you. And so it looks like that this person is getting ready to be stepping it up a notch and calling you from some sort of unknown number just to like get some sort of interaction with you. Okay. But this person hasn't changed. They're still stuck. Okay. And they're just wasting your time. I'm going to be honest with you. They're only wasting your time because, like I said, this person got caught up in a situation. They married for money, or they committed to a situation for stability out of ego, and they started drama up in your life. And I feel like that people are about to get wind of what's really going on in this person's other connection. I do. I want to know. I want to know. Can I know? What is it that they're dusting off in that other relationship? What is it that they're dusting off? What is it that they're dusting off from? What are they trying to act like didn't happen? Oh, this person, yeah, divine support. This person celebrated something too early. Okay, this person, they had definitely celebrated something too early here. Wake up call. This person, like, okay, so some of you all, this person could have been flexing, could have been celebrating, thinking that they were about to buy a house or close on a business, start some sort of business, do something grand. And well, they had put it out there, they had invested a lot, and man, did it take a hard hit publicly. And they're kind of dusting off, trying to act like that they had a backup plan. Yeah, confirmation, there's no backup plan here. Yeah, fake friends. There could have been a friend that played into this going down. They could have been trying to partner up with a friend that didn't have their best interest in mind. Dealing with a wolf in sheep's clothing, fake friend. There's definitely something that they're dealing with someone being false that played into some sort of project not going to plan that they had already, you know what I'm saying? Like they had people invest in it, or, you know what I'm saying? Like they had just, you know, like before they closed on the house, they went to the furniture store and started buying all the furniture. And then turns out they didn't close on it and they can't return the furniture or some shit like that. I don't know. So why is this person here in Sagittarius's energy in the weekend ahead? I mean, not Sagittarius. Y'all know that I typically read for Sag, but we're doing collective. So why is this person in Sagittarius? I mean, why is this person? It could be a Sagittarius for me to keep on saying this foolishness. Spirit, tap me in. So why is this person in my collective's energy for the next 48 hours? I know it's the weekend, but I still want y'all to go ahead and come in.
Yeah, you just was seeing if they have to go in. The Major's saying that they have to go in and stuff, so she's going to see what they're talking about.
Okay.
If they're not together, they have to go inside.
Okay, gotcha. All right, Spirit, show me clear, concise messages. Why is this person in the collective's energy? And like, what's going on? Some of you all, I'm going to be honest with you. Some of you all, this person feels like they're under pressure because there's some sort of sex scandal coming to light. Bad news, reckless love, sex, under pressure, anxiety, decision times running out, memories. And, you know, I'm going to be honest with you. This, whatever this person is under pressure with for their reckless sex love life and this bad news, it being exposed. Remember when I said that this person tried to paint a false illusion on you? Like they try to make you out to be something that you wasn't. Why do I feel like that? Like the very trap that this person tried to set to get you to stand into, to get evidence of you being some horrible person. They are the bandit. So like literally textbook, whatever this person tried to say you was, like whatever reactions they try to trigger you as, like if they try to make you out to be a home wrecker, this person is being seen. There is something in this person's life, love child. And if that's a literal love child, this person has put a baby in someone that is married or that is committed to a family. So this person, like why they're in your energy is because their memories reminiscing here. Okay, they're going down memory lane and they're seeing how they were reckless and how it put them under pressure. But I have to be honest with you, it's given me the energy of everything that they did to ruin your reputation is just kind of coming back to bite them. So that's what I got for you. This is, I would hate to be them. Let me see, who is this? This could be a Pisces, an Aquarius, a Libra, a Sag, a Libra, a Sag, a Taurus. So it could either be that person or it could be pertaining to that person. Could be a Pisces, an Aquarius, a Libra, a Sagittarius, a Taurus. But that's what I got for you. Thank you guys so much for smashing that thumbs up button, supporting the show, supporting the channel. It's thoroughly appreciated. And I will see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to utilize that discount code down at the bottom of the screen. Okay. Thank you so much. And Nikita, I'm going to assume you're going to text me the timestamps. I love you. Thank you so much. Because what the fuck? Not for real. What the fuck? Yes, I'll see you on the next one, Ashley Elizabeth.